Have you ever had a moment where you were all alone and it felt like everything was crashing down around you? Perhaps you felt like you had messed things up too bad to be corrected, or maybe you just had been hurt by others or the surrounding circumstances and you just reached your limit. Have you ever noticed that when you're in that place, we tend to want to be all by ourselves and all alone? I can remember a lot of car rides where I've been by myself and I've been in difficult situations, and I begin to cry out to God and the tears begin to fall, and I'm overwhelmed by emotion and most likely not keeping it between the lines as I drive. I prefer to do most of my crying in the car by myself or in my office with the door closed because I don't want anyone to see me. I don't want my wife and kids to see me breaking down. I don't want the people I lead to see me struggling. We want to look strong and competent, and so when we're having a moment like that, we don't want anyone else to see us. Well, in our passage today, Hagar has been thrust into a situation that frankly she didn't ask for. She didn't ask to be placed in a position where she was forced to sleep with her master's husband and bear a child for him. And as a result, she begins to treat Sarai, her master, with contempt, and then Sarai responds by dealing with her harshly until she finally runs away. And in return, Hagar runs away, and Hagar's life has taken such a turn, and she probably never expected it to happen. She's not handled this situation well, but honestly, who would? She's been mistreated, taken advantage of, and so she does the one thing that people in that situation tend to do: she runs away. This is the equivalent of getting in our car and just going for a drive when we're upset, or closing our office door so no one can see our pain and our tears. The most amazing thing happens in this story. Hagar is doing like we do and running to a place where she is hoping no one can see her. And while she's there, she finds out that's not actually possible. Because even though when things are going poorly and crashing down around us and we want to be alone where people can't see us, she runs right into God and is reminded that there is no place we can hide. There is no place we can conceal ourselves in our pain and in our suffering. She comes to the realization that God is the one who sees her. And He's not just the God that sees her on her good days, but He's the God that sees her on her good days and bad days. On the days where everything is going right, and on those days when everything is crashing down around her, she comes to find out that God sees it all, and so nothing that she has gone through is lost to Him. It doesn't shock Him, and He's not surprised by it. And guess what? If that's true for Hagar, it's true for you too. God sees you. He sees you in your pain. He sees you in your struggle, and He doesn't just see you, but He also shows up in those moments just like He did for Hagar. So the next time you try and get alone so others can't see you during your difficult times, be reminded in those moments that God still sees you. And God knows what you're facing. And God will show up.